DJ Star.
I take you out like a dinner date. Fuck boy, you been a fake, you been afraid of my niggas, man. Anyway, my niggas straight, so that mean my business straight, my bitches straight. Benji Banks, your bitches stay on my Twitter page.
What we starting out with?
He just jumped right into it tonight, huh? What we got?
Cap. Just DM us on Facebook or Instagram, The Cap Podcast. Also, make sure you like, comment.
I'm going to pick the Chargers because I think if they get a lead on the Ravens, they know how to keep.
The Chargers do have the defense to stop them, but I think something just telling me that what's his name, Jackson's gonna have a good day. So I got the Ravens.
So we're going with the Ravens. Who you rocking with, Mo?
I'm going with the Ravens. I think that Lamar, he had a rough start out. He was shaky early on yesterday, but he bounced back and he came through for his team. So I got to go with them. They have disappointed me.
Don't make us do it. Hey, don't make us do it.
The Dallas Cowboys at New England.
It's gonna be kind of brisk up there.
For fresh air.
A little fresh air. Did you see what they did? They were blinding the hell out the other quarterback
Oh, what?
during the game this past week.
I'm gonna go through the hard way. I'm gonna pick the Cowboys. So
Appreciate
it.
We got you, Florida.
I'm just gonna pick them. And this is not a pick where I'm like, oh man, yeah, this is a pick where I'm gonna listen to Zoe Mo.
Thank you. We rhyme, so you know.
We got you.
Oh,
We take it.
Don't worry if this work. I tell you what, if this pick work out, that's gonna be the video I'm gonna replay first thing first next week.
Thank you.
Okay. As a man of my word, I'm a man of my word. I'm a man of my word. I am a man of my word. I am a man of my word.
You got some good memory because I truly forget.
No. YouTube got some good memory.
Yeah.
Because I go back and look at the video. I like literally I write all this stuff down. Like I write all this stuff down with the pics and everything. But I have to go back to YouTube because once I post a video, now I can, Zoe picked them, I picked this, Mo picked that. So yeah, so HS Sports, we back. First of all, Zoe, Mo, thank you. Because it was a scary pick.
It was a scary game. Like I had to take a shot after that game because the game stressed my nerves out.
It was some cussing in the household, and I had to apologize to the little boys in my house. Daddy, don't get like that all the time.
When you was cussing in your house, I was cussing in London style because I was like, I know we're not going to lose this game. So we came through. That's why I got on my Jaguar jersey.
I see.
Look, when I came on, I was like, oh, he on the camera. Okay. He got his flag behind him. He got the Jaguar. Okay, Jacksonville.
We got a W.
Hey, I need a Diggs jersey. They need to stop playing and release his jersey. That boy need to go ahead and sell his jersey right now.
2 more interceptions, he's defensive player of the year.
Yeah, call it.
2 more, he get 2 more interceptions, he's defensive player of the year. But he got to get 2 more. He got to get 2 more because that I think the record is. Oh, they were talking about it on the game, but I think it's like he got to get 2 more because that one put him close to it. But yeah.
He averaging 1 a game. So I'll say it's gonna come to him.
Well,
yeah,
2 more and he's defensive player of the year in my book.
I'm gonna say he's real steady. He does what needs to be done. He walked him down each game, so he's
even though he messed up and gave away that touchdown after he had that pick 6. But
well, it happens.
It happens, right? It happens.
And I didn't cuss that time. I said ish.
I mean,
I almost cried.
all I know is I'm gonna say it again. He get 2 more. He is defensive player of the year in my book. So, well, we back. HS Sports. We back. Kudos to us in the swag. I just want to point that out.
Yes, did really well.
Did real well. What was something that you saw this weekend that was great, other than the Cowboys beating the Patriots?
The Jaguars winning. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. More airtime for Zoe. More airtime for Zoe.
You know what I'm saying? Gotta support my boy.
Let me say this before we start. That damn Ravens and Charger game pissed me off.
Wow.
I did not expect that.
Okay, so before we go into the Ravens and the Chargers game, if y'all hold on.
Mama being
yes,
mama.
we real family. We have kids, nieces, nephews. They come and pop up. Just
We apologize. Now, my disclaimer before we go into the Ravens Chargers game, my oldest brother is sitting right here. He's a football coach. He's a football, he eats, sleeps, breathes football. He's a Ravens fan. So if you hear someone talking about this game, it may very well be him. He calling us haters. But didn't I pick the Ravens?
Y'all picked the Ravens.
we picked the Ravens. Yeah,
I picked the Chargers. I was like, it was set up to be a good game, but it really wasn't a good game. It was really a domination.
Look, this man just told me I picked the Ravens because I knew better.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good if he want to peep in. Zoe's son made an appearance like 6 times. So
He said if you want to pop on, you can pop on.
yeah, he get these picks in if he want to.
Cause
Pop up on us.
His son pops on all the time. So I mean, if you want to pop on, pop on.
As long as you know what he talking
He
about.
said
That's
he
the
might
main
be
thing.
a special guest eventually.
All right. Well,
All right.
Let's get to these picks. Let's see how we did. We already know how we did in the swag. We all did good in the swag.
Yeah, wasn't it perfect?
Yeah, literally. So we had Texas Southern versus Graham. Graham took that. It really should be Alcorn. I highlighted Alabama State.
Sorry. It was a good game. Valley competed though, so
I didn't see it.
it was a really good game.
PV versus Bethune, yeah. FAMU beat Alabama A&M, which they are now on the 3-game losing streak after talking all that smack. To all you Alabama A&M fans, Graham exposed them. Jackson abused them. Fam.
Took advantage of them.
And then Jackson State, big shout out to Jackson State for their homecoming. 55, I think it was 55,000 people there. That's all prime time. That's big for HBCUs. They have more fans than Mississippi State and Alabama. So
200 recruits. 200 recruits
in there. I know, I've seen the pictures. I know some people that were there. It was there was no social distancing anywhere.
Nah,
not at all.
Yeah, you went to Jackson State, you got COVID. I just want to point that out. Especially if you get vaccinated. You got COVID. I'm just letting you know that. And then Peanut Butter versus Southern. I didn't want to play that video of you, Mo. Just know I didn't want to play that, so I stuck it with what we had because we really saved you. So with that being said,
there you go.
There you go.
Speak up. There you go.
There you go. So Zoe, Mo, we did good.
Yeah.
So
I think I did pretty good in the NFL this week too. Couple of games.
We get to that. We definitely gonna get to that. But let me just say the record. We all went 6-0 in the swag. Zoe record now is 25-9. Mo is 12-6. She started with us late. I am 24-10. I need Zoe to lose 1 game, and I need to pick up a win. All right,
it might be this week.
All right. In the National Football League, we had Ravens versus Chargers. Zormo had the Ravens. I had the Chargers. Rams versus the Giants. We all picked the Rams. Dolphins versus the Jaguars. As you look in the middle, that is Miami. And if you look up, Mo picked them. Texans versus the Colts. I was high. I was on that angel dust. And I picked the Texans.
That booger sugar.
Yeah, I was on that booger sugar, and I picked the Texans, and it is what it is.
Wait, what? I didn't even realize that. I forgot you picked the Texans.
I did. Because it's all good. Tell your brother if he ain't gonna get in it, he can't comment. I hear him in the background. I hear him in the background. If he ain't finna get in, he can't comment. Like,
he said, you ain't gonna get in over here. You can't comment. Now I can move this back. He said, all right, he ain't gonna say nothing else.
All right, we got Pittsburgh versus Sierra. We all pick Pittsburgh. Cardinals versus the Browns. We all put the Cardinals. The Chiefs versus the team. This scared me for the first 2 quarters. It's like Patrick Mahomes was a point shaving, but thank God they brought it back and won. Bengals versus the Lions. We all picked the Bengals. I roll with Mo and Zoe in this pick. Great pick. Thank you. Panthers versus the Vikings. Zoe picked the Panthers. Me and Mo had the Vikings. Buccaneers versus the Eagles. We all picked the Bucks. Broncos versus the Raiders. Zoe with the Broncos. We went the Raiders.
Broncos.
We all got hurt with Bills versus the Titans.
That crushed my heart.
That was a dumb play. I don't know. Like, I ain't gonna say it was a dumb play, but I thought he was good for a yard. As big as Josh Allen is.
I missed it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you got to see it. It's the final play. They like literally. Yeah, but anyways, Bears versus the Packers. We all picked the Packers. Mo was a winner this week, going 12-2. Me and Zoe went 11-3.
Damn, Panthers and Broncos.
Yeah, if I would have picked
If
I just would have picked the Colts.
I would have picked the Jaguars, I would have did better. But I didn't see the Titans coming in that game.
If I listen, the Titans and Bills, I could live with that. But the Chargers and the Texans, I should have picked the Ravens and that. But anyways, Zoe is now 56-24. Mo is 32-14. Once again, she started as late. I am 54-26. So my complaints was the Ravens and Chargers.
Why?
Because I really thought that was going to be a competitive game. I can understand if they would have beat them like 34-20 something. But goddamn, I mean, 7 points. The Chargers, you've been throwing up points on everybody else.
But like looking at the Ravens have been pretty consistent across their games. Like, what's their record? Like 5-1 right now?
No, don't ask your brother. No, don't ask me unless he's gonna get in.
I can't ask you in a question.
Yeah. But no, I understand that, Mo. I just thought it was gonna be a competitive game.
Yeah. A little bit.
I just thought it was gonna be a game. So my question is for you, both of y'all, what game you was really like, I'd be damned?
The Bills and Titans.
Yeah. The Broncos and the Raiders, like, what the world?
Because that game cost me money. Like, not gonna lie.
Yeah, you in a whole nother thing.
Hey, I won $2 this weekend thanks to the Cowboys.
The pot was at $2.15. The Bills Titan game was the one that was going to. Can't win them all.
Well, I mean, if you would have picked the Jaguars, like
that's true.
Like I did for your Cowboys.
You know, if you would have gave me the opportunity, if we would have ran it back after you had went with Dallas, I would have switched to the Jags.
Nah, you was cold-hearted on my end.
Yeah, I opened this week, right?
Yeah, so we I mean, Sweat, we killed it.
Yeah.
I mean, we actually killed it in the NFL just for, I mean, I picked the Texans, Bills, and Chargers. So who you picked?
My 3 losses were Broncos, Titans gave me one. And who was my other loss? The Vikings.
Yeah. So, yeah. And then Mo, all you had to do is just pick the Jaguars. You would have had one official loss.
Right, that's true. Like Jaguars picking
Well,
them.
keep throwing it in your, you know what? You know what I'm throwing this in your face, Mo? Because every time
He ain't gonna let it down.
yeah,
He
'cause
not,
you
know
look,
what? When I saw
no.
they won, I said he ain't gonna let me live this down.
Zoe, who picked Valley when they played Bethune?
You did.
And you. I'm
Yeah.
like, I've been picking Mo teams. Mo has not picked none of mine. And they've been showing up for me.
Right.
Huh?
I searched for y'all this week. Y'all ain't
We
playing.
got a bye. No, we got a bye.
All right, good.
We took a win into the bye week. And I need this momentum.
I mean, that's pretty awesome.
So we got a bye. So you got a week to get.
So
get
that
it
means
back.
that y'all really like 2-0, like, cause you think about it.
Something like that. Something, yeah. You're right. I'm with that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm with that. You know what? Since you say that, I'm gonna let you live for like 15 seconds. 15, 13, 12, 11.
Thank you.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we back. All right. Let's
Did he literally count it down?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Yes, that's Florida. That's Florida for you.
Yes, I did. All right, let's get into these sweat picks. All right, I'm gonna say that one for last. Cause this is an easy pick for everybody. So we got peanut butter at Arkansas. I'm picking Arkansas over peanut butter.
Affirmative.
Unfortunately.
All right. Hit a game I was talking about, Mo, and that's why peanut butter was not going to beat Southern. Prairie View versus Southern. It is Southern homecoming.
Let's go to that one last. Let's do that one last. I'm still trying to decide.
Okay.
That one, it took me a minute to decide. So I'm still weighing it.
We'll wait. Let's go to the easy one.
Yeah.
Bethune-Cookman versus Coach Primetime.
Prime. Coach Prime.
I just want Bethune to show up. But we know JSU they rocking. They too hot right now.
And they playing this one at home, right?
Yeah.
Prime time it is.
They ain't gonna get 55,000, but it's gonna be a nice crowd.
Yeah. Alcorn versus Texas Southern.
Corn.
Alcorn.
That school, was it that school in Norman?
Yeah, that school in
Look,
Norman.
the reservation.
Pretty much. Like that. You can tell that. I know I shouldn't say this, but I'm gonna say it. You can tell that school was built on a plantation, because literally it's from everybody else. Like I was like, where are we going?
Right.
Like I think it's like
you can't accidentally ride up on Alcorn.
Corn,
you
you
have to be
cannot.
intentionally going to Alcorn. I mean, at least for Valley, if you on Highway 82, you can run up on it. But Alcorn, you got to literally be going to the school.
Yeah.
Florida, you know me on the road trips. I'm asleep, man. I be waking up going to Alcorn like, where are we? Like it's just
dog,
woods.
I remember when we got off the highway. I'm like, okay, it must be all right. Alcorn, it must be. I mean, it's Mississippi, so it got to be. I'm like, where the hell are we going? And I'm looking. I'm like, we're like 30 minutes still driving. I'm like, where's Alcorn? So,
them 2 lanes.
Jesus. So, but
one way in, one way out.
One way out. Like literally, it's a death trap.
That's not totally accurate. There's other ways to get on their campus, but they're not official.
Yeah, by 4-wheeler.
Mo.
If you got a
Mo.
Hey, but you know what? I can say that they have a closed campus. When things pop out, they can get to them quickly.
Yeah. I'm telling you right now, this is my mind. Anyways, FAMU versus Valley. Where's this game being played before I make my...
It's at Valley.
Valley, yeah.
I'm still rocking with FAM. I need FAM to win so Graham can knock them off for their homecoming. That's why I'm going with FAMU.
I'm picking FAMU. It's nothing honestly against Valley. It's just I know we're not going to have the crowd to be there to actually support the team this week because everyone is saving to travel in the last weekend of the month because that's when Jackson State and Coach Prime comes to Valley.
Oh, so that's a big game for y'all.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to go with FAMU.
3 the hard way. Going with FAMU.
All right. Bringing it back to it, so Prairie View versus Southern. Southern homecoming. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to choose Southern.
That's why I picked Southern.
I saw Prairie View last week. I mean, even though it's a Bethune, it's a lot of stuff.
Struggle.
I mean, they struggle against Bethune.
And that's my problem with PV. Like, okay, you beat Graham, but when it comes to Southern and Alcorn, you always lose.
But if you think about it, Prairie View and Southern are always going to play Grambling harder. You got those are classics.
Yeah.
So they're always going to play Graham harder than they play anybody else.
And
But
don't
them,
forget,
hey, I want State Fair Classic. Woo!
and Zoe, don't forget, it's PV Graham. That's Graham coaching staff. So you know that if anything, to them beating Graham is like bonus money, even though there ain't no bonus money in it.
Right.
They might be placing some out of pockets.
You know what?
Isn't Prairie View controlling the West?
Yes, undefeated.
I think they'll take their first AO this weekend at Southern. It's hard as hell to go into what is it, AM Mumford or something like that?
Over the hump.
Yeah, on the bluff. It's hard.
On the bluff.
It's hard.
But this gonna go to Swacking the Food. They little broadcast, man. Like they call themselves the band school.
Ooh,
I got PV. I'm going with PV with the upset. I got PV with the upset.
But isn't technically an upset if they're the ones that's undefeated in conference?
It's homecoming.
That's an upset because the reason why I first of all I don't agree with the pick with Zoe, but I agree what he's saying because one, you going into Southern for their homecoming.
For their homecoming.
That's like Graham going to St. Alcorn for their homecoming. We beat Alcorn, that's an upset. It's like if Alabama State beat Jackson State last week for their homecoming, it's an upset. To me, when it comes to like SWAC schools, if you beat them for their homecoming,
but wasn't Alcorn's homecoming?
Who?
Yeah.
We were their homecoming this year, right?
Yeah. We almost got the dub.
And it would have been an upset.
Yeah. And last week when we go to FAMU for their homecoming, it's gonna be an upset. And I'm calling.
Go ahead, Zoe.
I'm calling this week. Graham next week over FAMU. Upset.
You know me. I'm just saying, like to me, when it comes to homecomings for HBCUs, that's supposed to be that win.
Yeah.
But with FAMU and Bethune coming to the SWAC, it ain't no easy wins for homecoming. That's why I love this season. This season is so.
That's why Texas made that community college.
We ain't gonna go down that route. I mean,
Bishop Sycamore.
I mean, technically, ESPN hasn't counted it still yet. And I'm on ESPN right now.
Did you just really say Bishop Sycamore?
Pretty much. That's who they should have played, and that would have brought revenue into Texas Southern. Boy, they finna play Bishop Sycamore. I got to go see these grown men play.
Right.
They don't have their website no more. Like it ain't Razzle Dazzle anymore.
So you saying we can't go to their house and pick them up no more?
Take them a church van.
Just tell them to drive and meet us there again.
Again. Everybody
load up the cars and let's go.
Yeah, everybody get in there. 3 in this Impala, 4 in that truck. All that with me at Golden Corral. Text me when you get there.
Most of the team in the Escalade.
Yep. All right, recap. Pine Bluff versus Arkansas, we all pick Arkansas. Bethune versus Jackson State, we all pick Coach Primetime. Alcorn versus Texas Southern, we picked the Corn. No, we didn't pick the Corn. We picked Norman, home of the civil rights, liberation, blah, blah, blah. Whatever. FAMU versus Valley in Valley, we picked FAM. And Prairie View versus Southern, me and Mo went with Southern. Zoe going with PV. I think this might be, if this comes through, this might be the game I catch up to Zoe.
Oh.
So I'm glad he picked PV. But if they win, I'm going to be so pissed.
PV, look at me. Do not let me down. I need you.
PV, y'all
to
never
think
like
of
this
Southern.
day in your life. PV, you ain't never
Think
like
of Southern.
Where are
Think
you?
of Southern ass Gremlin, okay?
PV.
Do this for Andrea, my baby sister that's at PV. Do it for her.
PV. Moving on to the
Man,
NFL.
I thought it was Command C.
I don't know.
Well, actually, if you're doing something and you want to copy and paste it, but you don't want to keep it, like say for instance, you have some text that you want to put somewhere else, but you don't want to keep it in the place that you're copying it from, Command X deletes it, but it copies it. So you're able to paste it into the new place.
Hey, we do more than sports. We talk technology too.
They
I learned that at
they
work.
talk technology. They talk technology. They talk technology. I don't. I listen. I listen to
Save lives.
Hey, I don't do none of that. I keep it. I stay in my lane. All right, here we go. Going into the NFL. Let me write this down so I have it all. All right, Thursday night game. We got the Denver Broncos versus the Cleveland Browns, both coming off losses. Both don't have both their starting quarterbacks.
I was just about to ask that. That's what
I don't think Baker Mayfield playing. If I'm off that weird injury he had that Sunday. It's a short week, so I don't know. Because if Baker was playing, I would pick the Browns.
This one was one of the ones where I was like, it literally could go anyway. Like, obviously, we know only one team is going to win.
So they playing in Cleveland.
I picked the Browns. It was a weird game.
No, it is a weird game.
I'm going with the Browns to win 3-2.
I'm gonna just go with the Browns.
What's this, volleyball?
Look, it ain't gonna be a lot of offense in this game now. Shoot, and it ain't gonna be like a defensive dominance. It's gonna be some bad football.
It's just a lot of question marks. Questionable. Are they going to play? Who's going to play?
Like right now, do any of y'all know who's the backup quarterback for the Cleveland Browns?
Nope. Neither do I know for the Broncos.
All right, so that's that. We got the football team. I'm going with y'all. I'm just picking Cleveland because I think Baker Mayfield might play.
Maybe. It's questionable.
If he played, then it's going to be 6-2.
You and this 2 points. I wish somebody give you your say.
Mo, it ain't going to be a lot of offensive firepower in this game.
But y'all think it's going to be that bad that somebody going to give up a safety?
Yes.
They got a lot of injuries. There's a lot of injuries.
Like, yeah, Mo, like, coach, like, look, he giving them justice. I'm looking at 3-0.
Wait.
Maybe a miss, interception, a flicker, and somebody take it to the house.
So y'all saying that they finna be like Danny off the Little Giants? He on the injured list.
Little Giant is kind of pushing it. More like,
Little Rascals.
More like if you got a Cleveland Browns jersey, show up to practice so you can play on Thursday.
Like our team versus the Packers.
Going with that green and gold.
Through the hard way.
I picked Green Bay. My bad.
Yeah. The Panthers versus the Giants.
Oh, I didn't even pick one for that one. Hold on. I skipped that game.
Damn, Mo, you really don't care.
Man, give me the Giants. I know they're in our division. Give me the Giants. Give me the Giants.
I'm with the Panthers.
I'm going with the Panthers.
They done let me down 2 weeks in a row. Give me the Giants.
I'm going with the Panthers. I trust them over the midgets. I meant the Giants.
The midgets, they came
little
through
people.
for me. They came through for me for one time, and I appreciate that. But I'm never rocking with them ever again.
You're not taking your chances anymore.
No. Jets versus the Patriots.
Patriots.
Yeah.
Patriots. Lions versus the Rams. There's still a ram in the bush.
Ram in the bush.
There's still a ram in the bush. Bengals versus the Ravens. Winner gets the division. I'm gonna say this. No. I'm gonna say this for last because I know your brother in the room. Let's go to the Falcons versus the Dolphins.
She said he's saving it for last because she know you right there.
Let's go Falcons versus the Dolphins. The Dolphins coming off a heartbreaking loss.
Heartbreaking. Hell, they used to losing.
We kind of ruined their hopes of going to.
You know what? I'm gonna go with the Falcons. I pray they don't let me down. When I don't go with them, they win.
I got the Dirty Birds over Miami.
I got the Dolphins because I think that Jacksonville loss kind of hurted them.
I mean, it probably did hurt them, but they don't mean they're gonna make them win.
I mean, you never know. I think this might be
quarterback back yet. It's the quarterback back yet.
Yeah, Tua played. Tua balled his ass off when he played us. He was killing us.
Well, hell, I'm going with the Dolphins. I only picked the Falcons because I thought Tua wants still play.
Tua was balling versus Zoe. You still staying with the Falcons?
Yeah.
All right, Eagles versus the Raiders.
I mean, I ain't even got to answer that question.
The Raiders?
Of course, you know I ain't going with the the Eagles.
Yeah.
I like the Eagles.
You start questioning Zoe in a minute.
Zoe, who you rocking with?
Raiders. Give me the Raiders.
Let you know your partner in crime looking at you funny. Partner in crime looking at you funny.
I'm looking at myself funny right there.
He keep picking our divisional opponents to win, so I have to question him for a second.
I chose the Giants one time. That's it. Just one time. That's it.
Eagles.
We need our division to win some games so we stop looking like the worst division. So everybody won't say we got a cakewalk. No, we got
them.
We got some solid teams.
We're playing people outside the division. I don't care what the rest of the division do. They could be 1-2. Well, 1-17 for all I care.
Bears versus the Buccaneers.
Bucks.
Oh, yeah. Tampa Bay. Yeah, sure. I won't be thinking, who the hell the Buccaneers?
It's been a long day.
Woo! I tell you, it's been a long day.
Here we go. Colts versus the 49ers. I'm taking the Niners. Sunday night game, too, by the way.
I picked the Niners.
How these teams are getting Sundays and Monday night games over the Jaguars, it amazes me.
Pat, we need y'all to go find a chicken foot, a skull necklace.
Just don't fit them to find no reptar that only eat dill pickles and wear 22-inch J's.
Because they ain't out there.
He ain't out there.
But I got the 49ers too.
All right, we got the Texas versus the Arizona Cardinals.
Cards.
Yes, sir.
We're all drinking Arizona tea. All right, here we go. They're back from a bye. And what
you always make them last.
Huh?
You finna go to New Orleans.
Well, we got a special airdropper on the today on the HS Sports. So I'm gonna say the game that I said for last since I know he eardropping. So we're gonna push up the Saints and Seahawks for now. and they're playing in Seattle after coming off a loss to Pittsburgh, which they really should have lost worse, but it was a bad call that the refs made. But even though the starting quarterback is Geno Smith, which I hope they bring in Cam Newton this week.
No. Wait.
I'm not picking the Saints.
Oh, my bad. Y'all hear him?
Yeah, I did.
I am ignoring him, but it don't matter.
On the camera.
Duh. I'm ignoring, but anyway, he didn't have to be there for this one. Y'all already know. I am not picking the Saints.
I'm going with Sierra, even though he ain't playing.
That's the first. Go. All right, so where you gonna land?
We got Geno Smith versus James Winston. Give me the Saints.
Ooh.
There's nothing wrong with that pick. I just ain't picking them. Nothing wrong with that pick. Hold your head up, King. Hold your head up, King.
I think it's gonna be a great matchup, but the Seahawks, they played better than I expected them to play, considering.
I'm making a pick for my uncle since it's his birthday today.
Like
Uncle Prince, that's for you. I pick your team on your birthday.
I think if Sierra played in that game, they beat the Steelers.
Oh, of course.
I don't know now. He be struggling a little bit too.
Nah, it was two plays. They could have. Well, outside of that dumb play that Metcalf did, a decent quarterback, they could have got about 14 more points on the Steelers. But usually on this show, we save the Saints for last. But we got a special eardropper in the room. And he just so happened to be a Baltimore Raven fan. And this week, they played the Cincinnati Bengals for first place in the division.
Wait,
this game?
Did we already do the Titans and the Chiefs?
No, you skipped them.
I skipped them. All right, hold on. Before we get to that, it was a great intro. Damn, I wish you wouldn't mess that great intro.
I'm sorry.
But it's all good. No, we got it. Make it better. I can come up with another intro now for the eardropper. Chiefs versus the Titans.
2004. That beat since 2004, man.
Chiefs versus the Titans.
Why you mute him? Why you put it on mute,
Because
Mark?
my nephew came in the door and I never know what they finna say.
Oh, I thought that was your brother talking.
Oh no, my brother was talking. He said since 2004. They ain't beat them since 2004. Come on now.
Well, we're talking about the Chiefs versus the Titans, right?
Well, we're talking about the Chiefs and Titans right now. We're coming back down your alley in 1 second.
Who's gonna start Derrick Henry? Nobody.
He said, "Who gonna stop Derrick Henry?" Nobody.
Well, his picks don't count. So, Mo, who you rocking with?
For the Chiefs and Titans, y'all gonna really judge me for this pick, but I really don't care. I went with the Titans because the Chiefs been disappointing me the whole season. I don't know what Patrick got going on.
I'm gonna rock with the Chiefs, and I think this gonna be. I think last week with Washington was like, hey, y'all not that dominant, so maybe I need to practice a little bit harder. Now that you're about to play a real football team, that hey, Derrick Henry is coming. I think Patrick Mahomes knows my defense might not can slow him down, so I might need to put up 45 points. So I'm gonna rock with the Chiefs. I think this is like a coming out for Patrick Mahomes this season game.
Well, he should have came out at the beginning. I picked them to go to the Super Bowl. You ain't playing like you want to go to the Super Bowl.
I think this is the Washington game. Damn sure was a wake up call. This one's gonna be like. I think this is more like, hey, I'm still Patrick Mahomes, 12 years or 10 years, whatever, $400 million. So
I got KC.
Okay, I'm by myself on this island. I'm cool with it.
we about to see how, but We about to see how long you about to be because we're going back once again. I think from 2004, the Bengals haven't beat the Ravens, but it's for first place. Joe Burrow balling. Lamar Jackson balling.
He came back in doing the intro.
Bengals versus the Ravens. I'm gonna pick last. So, Zoe, who you rocking with?
I'm going with
Hold on, before you say that, it is in Baltimore.
I'm going with the Ravens.
St. Louis.
I'm going with the Ravens. Yeah, there's too much going on with them right there. They're too strong right now.
I'm going with Baltimore.
What do you say?
He said smart man when you answered. And then when I answered, he said very smart answer.
I have a habit of picking against stuff like this, and I think I might stick to it.
Uh-oh. He's gonna go with the Bengals.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna lose that.
Put them on. I can't hear. Put them on.
Hold up, here, they want to see you. Hold on.
Nah, hold on,
Who
man.
was his brother?
Hey, don't let your pride get in the way. What he got on? Cowboy?
Yeah, he's Dallas.
Oh Lord.
But they ain't the one who talking to you that said he already picked the Ravens.
Oh man. Hey, tell him since 04, they ain't came back since then.
I just want to let you. First of all,
Lord, who he got on?
First of all, let's get something straight. The Jaguars have ruined a lot of Baltimore Ravens' hopeful seasons.
Sure have. They sure have.
Yes, we have. So don't go. Yeah, we done it plenty times.
Yeah.
The last one y'all won.
We got the recipe now, though, buddy. We got the recipe now.
They said that before. Ray Lewis came to Jacksonville. Monday Night Football. They talk all that trash. Ravens gonna beat the Jaguars. We beat the Ravens. You can Google this score. 13-7.
Sure did.
On Monday Night Football. It was the last time the Jacksonville Jaguars have ever played on Monday Night Football. Ask me when it was. 2005. 2005.
They knew better not to put them back on there.
After we did that, they said y'all don't get no more Monday Night Football. So with that being said, I'm gonna pick the Ravens just because of what happened last week of me picking the Chargers.
Mm-hmm. You might stay ahead.
We'll see. I got 2 games. Right now I got 2 games with me. So it's Pittsburgh, Cowboys, and the Jaguars all got buys.
So you need to switch out your players for Thursday night.
I switched out. I had a little running back from Jaguar and Walmart.
All right. So recap of the picks. Cleveland Browns versus the Broncos. We all picked the Browns. The Packers versus the team. We all picked the Packers.
You should be laying down.
Panthers versus the Giants. Me and Mo went with the Panthers. Zoe went with the Giants. Patriots versus the Jets. We all went with the Patriots. The Rams and the Bush versus the Lions. We all with the Rams. The Falcons versus the Miami Dolphins. Zoe picked the Falcons. Me and Mo picked the Dolphins. The Las Vegas Raiders versus the Eagles. Zoe and Mo got the Raiders. I got the Eagles. The Buccaneers versus the Bears. We all picked the Bucks. The 49ers versus where's that? What are they playing? The Colts. We all picked the 49ers. Arizona versus the Texans. We all picked Arizona. The New Orleans Saints versus the Seahawks. Me and Mo rocking with Sierra. Zoe is in the 504 by himself. Kansas City versus the Chiefs. Me and Zoe got the Chiefs. Mo got the Titans. And because Mo brothers on, we all picked the Ravens over the Bengals.
And Buffalo is open. The Bills, they're open this week too.
Okay, so it's Bills. So Bills, Jaguars, Cowboys, Steelers.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Bills, Steelers, Dallas. Who's
Bills, Steelers, Cowboys, and the Jaguars.
Before.
Mm-hmm.
It's only
I gotta
13.
find me 2 running backs.
Look, I hate it when my team. I'm like, damn it, I got him on my fantasy.
Zeke out because of the bye week, and then they just put Hunt from Cleveland on IR.
Ooh, he ain't even questionable. He just injured reserve.
Yeah, that's what 4 weeks.
Something like that. All right.
I'm about to lose this week. God,
It's been a great, like this one was really, really great, you guys. I enjoyed tonight.
Yeah. Yep. We did pretty good.
Pray
Week
for
7.
HBCUs.
Say it again.
I just said pray for HBCUs. That's my final thought because
every one of them.
stuff got crazy this past weekend. So just pray for them.
Yeah.
Every
prayers out to-
homecoming.
Yeah, UAPB, Jackson. I just found out about Jackson and also Graham.
But it was also one at. It was also I was told at Southern, and Southern wasn't even playing at home. I was told it was Southern, Jackson, Grambling, UAPB. I was also told, even though they're not in the SWAC, Rose College had a shooting as well. Like, so I'm not Rose College. I want to say that one is like in Tennessee, but I was told that it was a shooting there that Saturday as well. So
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah, because this ain't like HBCUs with all this. Especially, and the only thing about Graham homecoming that pissed me off, we already know it wasn't Graham people. It was outsiders did that. And even with Jackson State, it wasn't Jackson State people, because if you ever go to, I can't speak for the homecomings, I can speak for Graham. If you ever go to Grambling homecoming or your alma mater, you ain't trying to, you don't go back to homecoming to fight.
It's a fashion show. So what am I trying to mess up my outfit for? Like, this is the way some of them thinking. But what happened with Jackson State? The Omegas was throwing a party. It was an after party at a club. They were doing their job as far as having extra security and everything. They was checking at the door. Everybody's getting patted down. But some guy, the shooter, was let in through the back door. And that's how he got in with the weapon. So
What I read, the Grambling shooter had just got out of jail. Now
yeah,
he
the one
going
that Jackson
right
State
back.
did too, he was out on bond.
But the video I saw, it was girls fighting. So I'm like, why is he
Bruh.
shooting? So
Yeah, dog, the one so I know this guy. Well, we ain't gonna talk about it on here because I'm
Yeah.
trying to keep it. Well, we'll talk about, but let me wrap this up. So, week 8 recap. Zoe, Mo, y'all got anything? Well, I'll go first. Jaguars got to win. That's all I got to say.
Jaguars they got the win, they got the bye. So in my mind, last 2 weeks, they're like that last week, this week, they 2-0.
So, end us out.
PV, show up. Spoil homecoming, and I'll take you for real.
How about no? I mean, you're not gonna hear me say this often, but go Southern.
With that being said, this is HS Sports, week 8. We'll see y'all next week.
Go PV.
Headline, Starlight.
Look, when I was a G, hit them licks, riding splat for real.